Hi, boys and girls. I am going to give you a quick lesson on how to write your letter to me on the project based on the day the crayons quit. This time we're going to be talking about the day that the schools closed. So I hope you have listened to the story, The Day the Crayons Quit. If you haven't, please make sure that you do so before writing your letter. So the project has a couple steps to follow. The first one was to listen to the story, The Day the Crayons Quit, and I posted it on our Power School Learning and our Google Classroom, so you'll be able to go right to that link and enjoy the story. Step two was to watch how to write a letter video, and this is exactly what you're watching right now. So you are right now on step two of our project. Step three is you writing the letter. So I'm going to help you prepare to write this letter to me. So you're going to be writing the letter to Mrs. Albany. And in this letter, you are going to be sharing how you felt at first when schools closed, how you're feeling now, how you like learning at home. What do you like best about learning at home? What do you miss about school? And what are some fun things that you've been doing now that you're at home? So it's okay to be sad and happy at the same time. I know there's a lot of mixed emotions about what's going on right now, and that's okay. This letter is a good way to express how you're feeling and letting me know how you're feeling. Now, I would like to put this into a class book like we do in our own classroom, and I'm going to put it into Google Slides. You can type your letter in a doc or you can write it on paper and just send a picture of it to me. If you are writing it on paper, please write neatly as you can. So let's get started. The first thing I'm asking students to do, and we've done this at school where we brainstorm our ideas first. I do it at home with my own children when they're doing their writing assignments, where we make a list. So some of the things that you have to include in your letter is how you feel about being home, or things that you're doing now that you're home, and things that you miss about school, and fun things that you're doing at home. So, I'm going to write a letter according to a student's point of view. I'm going to pretend that we have a student in our class named Bob. All right. And Bob was in our class all year. And he's going to make a list of things that he misses about school, that he's doing at home, and how he's doing work at home. So, being home, he's close to his family and pets. He gets to wear pajamas to do his work, and he gets to have snacks while he works too. What he misses about school. So Bob misses that he misses friends to hang out with. He misses playing Gaga on the playground. He misses being in the classroom and talking with teachers and students. Things that Bob does now that he's home, he gets to ride his bike almost every day. He plays board games. He draws Disney characters. He gets to jump on his trampoline, and he helps make dinner. So, right before you start writing this letter, I want you to take a piece of paper and start brainstorming and thinking of ideas that you can put into your letter. So, answer those questions, and then that way you have something to use while you're writing your actual letter. So, now we have an anchor chart that's showing us how a letter is created. I wrote you a letter every day in the classroom, boys and girls, and it was our morning message. And you read it every day. It started with the date. You are going to write the date that you are writing your letter on. And then we have the greeting. This is where you say hello to the person you're writing to. So it could be, hello, Mrs. Albany, dear Mrs. Albany, greetings, Mrs. Albany. So that part is the greeting. The body is actually a paragraph. This is where you're taking all those answers to those questions and putting them into sentences. So the body of your paragraph needs to be indented at the top. So see how there's like a little space on the first sentence. You have to have a topic sentence, details, and a closing sentence. You guys have a lot of experience, especially in the last 6 weeks, writing a paragraph. Don't forget your capitals and punctuation. When you're finished your body, you have to close it. It's like closing a door. So this is where you're going to write from, love, sincerely, and then your signature is your name. So again, going from top to bottom, date, greeting, the body, closing, and signature. So let's take a look at Bob's letter. May 20th, 2020. So that's where he started with his date, all the way in the top on the right-hand side. Then he goes over to the left and he has his greeting, Dear Mrs. Albany. Now he has the body of his paragraph. The first line is indented and he starts with this topic sentence, has his details, and closing. Let's read it. I was so sad when school closed. I really thought we would be back in class in a couple weeks. I'm still sad because we're not coming back for the end of the year. Learning is different at home. I wear my pajamas and have snacks when I'm doing my work. I really miss JP. I miss playing Gaga at recess, learning from my teachers, and eating lunch in the cafeteria. I wish we could play Four Corners again and have morning meeting and fill our marble jar. I'm having fun at home though. My brother and I ride bikes every day. I jump on my trampoline, board games with my family, and I help my dad make dinner. I hope we can all be back together soon. Now he's going to end with his closing, which is sincerely, and then his signature, Bob Little. So as you can see, he used his ideas that he created when he was brainstorming and was able to put into the body of his paragraph. So please make sure you take your time, gather your ideas, make sure everything is either typed neatly or written out neatly. And please send these to Mrs. Albany by Friday because I would like to put together a class book for all of you to see. Good luck, boys and girls.